Okie dokie, boys and girls, it is day 255 of bulking to 75 kilos with calisthenics only, and today it's a fucking push day, and I'm quite nervous because I'm about to do a lot of push-ups and it's gonna be painful and hard, and well, of course, then you get nervous, right? But that's a good sign. Anyway, some of you might be asking, like, why the fuck are you doing bodyweight push-ups if you want to build your chest? Now, the reason being is that I don't really care about a bigger chest, I care about a stronger chest. And because I'm gonna get a stronger chest, my chest will get bigger as well, but the point is to get strong. I always train for a strength goal. So whether it's planche or front lever or a squat, or in this case, an endurance goal of basically being able to do like 500 push-ups or 1,000 push-ups, right? I want to be able to do something. I want to become stronger, and that's my training goal. So I don't care about becoming bigger efficiently. Of course, doing bodyweight push-ups is not the most efficient way, but you have to realize, if you train to get bigger, you'll get stronger, but to a lesser extent, and vice versa. If you get trained to get stronger, you'll also become bigger, but to a lesser extent. All right, it's just about efficiency and which is your priority. In my case, I care about getting stronger. I care about hitting some PRs. I care about hitting training goals. And in my case, right now, I'm really excited about being just able to spam push-ups unlimited, like be able to keep going. That's something that sounds fun to me. And, if you think about it, when you have two people, right, one can do 100 push-ups in a workout. The other one does 1,000 push-ups in a workout. Which of those people will you guess has the bigger chest, right? It's easy. You take the second person because you don't get to do 1,000 push-ups in a workout if you have a weak chest. That's not how it happens. So even though the priorities are maybe different, right? Some people only care about building muscle. I only care about getting stronger. You will get some of the benefits of the other craft, like I mentioned, you become stronger, you'll be a bit bigger. You become bigger, you'll become a bit stronger. And that's kind of how it works. So no, this is not the most efficient way to get bigger, but it's no secret. Come on, you do some push-ups, you get a bigger chest. It's common knowledge. It's been a true and tested method for years now. So first of all, what I'm gonna do is head outside and do some planche because I still want to maintain my planche. I'll do some combinations, and then afterwards I'll be doing lots and lots of push-ups. I'll get into what it exactly it is when we get there. Whew, not too bad. I think that was cleaner than last time, so very happy with this. I'm gonna do a couple sets more of the planche, just some combos, but of course I'm not gonna do an entire planche workout because now I want to put a bit more focus on the push-ups. I want to have energy for it. You can work on multiple goals at a time, but you have to understand that you only have a limited amount of energy. So if you want to work on multiple goals, you have to divide your energy and accept that on each of those goals, the progress will be a bit slower than like compared to if you would focus on just one goal. But yeah, anyways, let's do a couple more sets here. Holy fucking shit. Okie dokie, so the planche sits are done. They felt heavy as fuck because, well, I am heavy as fuck, 74.5 kilos right now. Plus, it's already after a day of work and I'm doing these push-ups and dips lately. So focusing on lots of different things, then it's normal that the planche is gonna, become a bit weaker. But regardless of that, after the peak of the 20 seconds hold, I dropped down significantly in my planche strength. And now I feel like I'm climbing back up again anyway, even though there's lots of other things going on. So I think that's a positive thing going on. But anyway, now it's time for some push-ups. And this is the one I'm nervous for, because now push-ups are kind of the main goal. I want to, be better at endurance stuff. And it's something unknown to me, I've always done strength. So these endurance workouts, it's such a huge amount of volume. It's kind of scary to me. So today, I'll be doing emom, like I've been doing for the past couple of trainings. So every minute on the minute, I'll be doing a set of 20 push-ups and basically keep going until failure. Now, the first time I did this, I went to 11 sets. Then the last time, I went 13 sets. Today is try number 3, and I'm hoping to get 15 sets. It would put me at 300 push-ups in total. I want to reach 500 push-ups like this, like 25 sets of 20 push-ups, emom style. That's like kind of a goal. And of course, like I mentioned in the beginning, this is not like, so to speak, hypertrophy training. Of course, it's hypertrophy, you're getting stronger, but it's not your typical bodybuilding workout to build muscle. But it does build muscle, especially if you're eating enough, For me, like I said, the priority is strength. All I care about is getting these push-ups done and getting better at them. And while doing so, before I'm even noticing it, right? I'll have a bigger chest as well, but I'm not focused on the bigger chest in the mirror every day. I'm focused on the amount of push-ups that I'm able to do every workout. And to me, that's very fun because you're able to see progress every workout. Now, anyway, let's stop yapping and head outside. Holy fucking shit, this is gonna be difficult. Oh, one tip, if you're doing something I noticed last time, alright? If you're doing endurance workouts, listen to some fucking Pokemon music, like the bangers, like the battle teams, the Elite Four, whatever fucking trainer battle. Listen to that shit, because it's high tempo and it's gonna keep you awake during the fucking workout. So let's go. Fuck, that's 15 sets. It went way easier than I thought. Of course, I'm not gonna stop. I have 25 sets at most because I want to reach 500 push-ups, but I think new goal is 20 sets. Let's get to 20 sets. Holy fuck. I think that's good. 20 sets. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck happened. That's 7 sets more than last time. Maybe next time I can hit 25 sets. Holy shit. What I think really helped was, of course, the lit Pokemon music. But also last time, after doing this emom, I took a long rest and I did some more sets of like longer sets, you know, like this is 20 push-ups each set. Last time after those sets, I rested and then I did 4 sets of 40 reps. So today I'm just gonna do the same. Actually, let's make it 3 sets of 50 push-ups. Very happy. Fuck, you know. Holy shit. 3 sets of 50, and with that the workout is done. 550 reps in total, so the 500 total has been reached. Now to do it within 25 minutes, emom style. And I'm just gonna keep chasing numbers like this, If I chase numbers and I keep my form the same, or better of course, that means I'm getting stronger. If I'm getting stronger and I eat enough, I'll get bigger too. So for me that's the second priority, but I really like chasing performance goals, because you're able to do something that you weren't before. I think that's so cool. But yeah, that's it for today's workout. I'm gonna be fucking hella sore because my chest is the only limiting factor in this stuff, Like my shoulders and my triceps are kind of fine, but my chest is just insanely fucking tired at the end. So let's recover and make some gains. I'll see you tomorrow for a pull day. Let's see how that goes, because front lever use has a bit of chest as well, and I'm gonna be sore as fuck. It doesn't matter. See you tomorrow.